Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing my honest thoughts on how that's being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the 31st most popular project on all of games, but I'm going to update this real quick, and I want to see if it's moved up, because this just launched about 30 minutes ago, and actually, a whole slew, I think that's a word, of games have released today, and so I'm very excited to see where everything shakes out after today. So Carico just dropped, Harrow County just dropped, there's just a bunch of sucks, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, so 28, so sitting at the 28 spot, we got Redwood. Estimate the distance, choose the right objective, photograph animals to compose your panorama. So you are going to be going through the woods, taking pictures. That's a really interesting theme. So I must say, I like what they did with their description here. I'd like to know the player count, the time length, the age, and preferably the mechanisms as well, because this sounds a little bit like a Pokemon Snap style game. You know, that's the first thing that pops in my head from the Nintendo 64, which is a hell of a fun game. So I'm excited about this. I can see there's minis. They look like they're photographers. I can't really tell what's going on too much because we chose not to focus on one specific thing, so everything just kind of looks blurry at this main shot. I always feel, so like this, I feel like is much more easy to see. One box, easier to see, whereas this one, it's kind of just hard to make out anything here. But I do know there's an exclusive edition. I'm excited just because of that theme. Honestly, I feel like the theme is going to carry this a long way because that's a really interesting theme. And Picture Perfect from Arcane Wonders also has a very similar theme, and that one's been selling like hotcakes as well. So I feel like people are definitely in on this theme right now and taking it out to the woods. Love that idea. And already I already have a very easy understanding of what I'm going to buy here. There's going to be the base game, and there's going to be expansions, which will presumably add more nature and more animals. Like, that's just, it's a no-brainer. So they did convey some good stuff here, but let's get into the video. Wasn't expecting this angle. Ooh. That was very smooth. I will be honest, I was skeptical the first 10 seconds about whether or not I was going to like that, and that was nice. I so wanted Overwatch 2 to be good, but the way they paywalled off everything left a very bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, I'm worried about that as well. They do like they know. I do like they know it's an exclusive card edition. I do as well. And then this transition was beautiful to this board. I want to play this game. Like, I want to wander around these woods. I want to look at this goddamn gorgeous artwork. And I'm not an art person. If you follow this channel, you know I'm not typically skewed that much by artwork. This, whew, they got me. Showcasing the minis. Whoa! Whoa! For those of you not paying attention, that was a component from War Games, pretty much. You're moving yourself across the map, and you move in a certain way. That wasn't what I was expecting to drop there. Cool. Line of sight? Wow! That's really cool. And it clicks onto the bottom of the mini. I feel like they're doing a fantastic job showcasing this mini right here. That is great. Fireboards. Ooh, what was that? What was that? They left me. What is this? It's the thing with the. Oh, these are the thing. That's where you hold all the different components on that nice little board where you can see them and they're displayed visually. That's great. That's great. I love that. Bang it. Ooh. That was a very clean and clear way to let me know that the expansion fits into that big box. Kudos. That was beautiful. 1 to 4 players, 45 minutes, ages 10 plus. I will say I think that's the first misstep I've seen here. I absolutely think that should be on the marquee, on the main image. And actually, I would take the thematic one right here and just slap that on there. Make that big, because that's great. That lets me know it's a solo game. That lets me know I can play with my 9-year-old. Fantastic. Family game, but still with some meat. Kudos on the video people here. They just fantastic. Maxine, Francois, beautiful. That was a fantastic video. Sit down. Woo! That's a full point grade bump up right there. No matter what I see on the rest of this campaign, I feel like they sold that game spectacular in the video. This video already has me sold. Great video, 10 out of 10. I agree. I like that was fantastic. All right, so Sit Down. 4 created, 54 backed, is the publisher of modern board games established in 2011 2017. Our game Magic Maze was nominated for the prestigious Spiel des Jahres Award. If you are newer to the hobby and you've never played Magic Maze, I cannot recommend that game enough. It is a absolutely just drop-dead fun, real-time cooperative game where you're running around a mall. It is just fantastic. Check out Magic Maze. Received the Dice Star Award for Best Party Game of the Year, and company took today off. So they've done things. They've done stuff. They've done a lot of games. We got a team here, so we should have some good customer service. Always what I love to see here. But let's check it out, get in the weeds. So Tiwananuka, Rockwell, and then Rockwell. So this is the expansion to Rockwell, so presumably that one is out. We're just checking here to make sure everybody got their stuff. Production is finished. So this is an update from last month. This is an update from this month. Great. We got 56 comments. We got 54 hearts. We got tons of engagements. 491 comments means this is not a flaming dumpster fire. Cool. So they're talking about their acid plants. Looks great. Awesome communication. That's exactly what I want to see here. They really made me feel like I want the big box. I agree, Mr. Momo. I think they did a great job there. So this is from March. So this is completely out. So can you do it? Yes. I feel super comfortable with that. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully don't beat around the bush. We get to the price. Honestly, with the unique components you're showing me here, I'm open to a lot of prices here. You know, I know that I'm probably going to spend over $100, but I'm in. So just hopefully we just pull off the band and show it to me. Kickstarter exclusive edition. The Kickstarter exclusive edition will not hit stores, exception brick and mortar retail stores that have pledged will therefore be allowed to sell this edition. And I like that little exception right there. Because it says, oh yeah, because it's me, I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm glad that they get to sell this thing, but nowhere else you're going to get that. Oh, this is genius. This is so smart. Dicebreaker. Yeah, superfluous. Christopher Reinbart, Edu, Redwood, competitive, T-mode solo. Fantastic. Competitive and T-mode. Like that. All right. Showing me what it looks like on the table. At the fringes of wild nature landscaping, available languages, custom-friendly shipping. I do like mentioning the shipping. From a videographer's perspective, this is a very interesting and ingeniously created board game. Okay. Not feeling the quotes. What's in the box? So this is the Kickstarter exclusive edition, the core game. Wooden. So, but it doesn't have varnish or lid because I don't think they're lit up. Or maybe they are. I think maybe they are. Box sleeve. Protect your box. It's don't care. Box bottom. A little corner of creature. Nature on the box. So we have, ooh, very nice insert. I'm already like, why don't we just have the price here? What is it, 85, 90? What is it? Game board, double thickness, exclusive upgrade components. So you're spotlighting what's going to be different from the retail version versus this version. I like that. 7 wooden animal pawns. And I like how they flipped that one over so you can see this isn't just a thick piece of wood. It's got a little thing that you're going to be able to pop in there so nothing's going to come out to place. It's going to be a nice functional game to you. 4 personal supply boards. You're showing me they're dual layers that they fold. I like that. 8 photographer miniatures. Maybe zoom in on that one a little bit. 2 general supply boards. This all looks great. Just price me. Price me one time. And yes, total AV. 30 objective cards. These is great. So how many cards we got? 52 cards. 2 template display stands. This looks, and that was really cool. They're telling you about the card. Oh, card sleeves. So they're throwing in the card sleeves. Okay. Not a fan of that personally. Core game with sleeves expansion. So now we're just moving on to the next pledge level, but I still don't know the price of the first pledge level. Once again, I know I could go over support, but if you're on iOS or mobile, you do not see that, and that's a huge chunk of people browsing Kickstarter. Ooh, core game with expansion. You pull it out. It'll look fancy. If you really want to display the game, I'm not personally that person, but I know there are people that do that, so that is a nice added feature, and I feel like they sold that pretty well there. What it's going to look like when you do that. That is a really great shot right there. What's in the box? So this one comes with the game plus the expansion. So work in progress. I understand that. All right. We're going to have its own separate box insert, the rules, more animals. Ooh, base camp tiles, cool stuff, looks great. I just want the price at this point. Like, this is super annoying when I know the price of add-ons, but I don't know the price of the actual game. Okay, so if I want all the wooden tokens, it's going to cost 35, 26, 22, and this is pretty much where they're just trying to convince you that you need to get the deluxe version, but also offering. So 6 neoprene mats. That one was not in the premium version of the game. Okay. I don't have an issue with that. Do you want it all and more? Consider backing the big box. All in. So this is the biggest pledge level. So what's the difference between this? All unlocked stretch goals. Do we not get those in the other pledge levels? Or do we? Oh, we don't. Wow. You don't? Really? Not either of them. That's going to make some people mad, I bet. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Hope people don't care. Hope it's not a controversy. People are like, oh my gosh, it's super annoying. But to me, that's like, that kind of sucks. So there's going to be no stretch goals unless you back the biggest box. Now, granted, I'm already pretty convinced on the biggest box. But if that price is a little bit too high, I might be like, it might grind me a little bit harder. So we got the wooden tokens. This is where you get the neoprene mats. Okay. I just about drank sunscreen. Let's not do that. 60 neoprene mat, a bigger box. Game trays. Ooh, that's hot. That gets me excited. Then, wow. A Redwood miniature mini expansion. So now we're talking about expansions to the game that I have to get for this. Okay. Thought I was just going premium, but it's actually... And then there's another mini expansion. And then there's Safely Store Everything, the 3 displays. So there's 2 expansions in there. Still don't know the price. Here we go, pledge levels. It's a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful, solid design. That doesn't tell me anything. I don't know the mechanisms of the game yet. I don't feel like I know that. I get like the basic gist that I'm going places taking pictures, but I don't feel like I've been told enough about the game. So 65, that's a great price. I don't have an issue with that at all. $5 over MSRP. Inside US, UK, 79 including VAT. Wow, that's beautiful. That's great. 93 bucks and then 140. Okay, honestly, I'm back on board. That doesn't seem terrible. I'm getting the game. I'm getting the expansion. It seems about Kickstarter right. I don't feel like it's a good price. This game doesn't stink. Why, thank you. How informative. Yes, Kevin. Obviously, if the quote said that it's going to suck, then you wouldn't use the quote. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. Looks like they all do get stretch goals. Oh, I missed it. Thank you, Sean. I will step off that soapbox. Then the retail pledge. Oh, interesting. They even show you, hey, this is just going to be the retail pledge. 45 bucks. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's check that out. Let's see what the pledge breakdown. $1 sitting on the fence. 45 bucks. Can't imagine there's most people. 5 people, sorry. Just the Fox pledge, which looks nice, 22. Bear pledge, which is 10 backers. Then the big elk pledge, the one they want you to get, 88. Okay. So that is the most popular one by a good margin, which is what they're hoping for. And I feel like the price itself, I don't feel like that's an unreasonable Kickstarter price. Now, I still don't know the shipping. Kickstarter just compared to MSRP. But I thought I was going to pay around 100-ish, 140. How to play, competitive mode. I just want a video. Gameplay would be great. Lots of text. Also shipping. Shipping would be nice. So here we go. Rules of the game.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this.
Wow.
The certain number of
So one thing I might recommend is just calling this a how to play. Because this looks like a straight up how to play. The last one is up to 99 now. Awesome. Yeah, that looks like a fantastic video. Because if it's broken down, end of the game, team game, solo game, fantastic. And then we have that in French. Great. Stretch goals. Clickable. All right, what do I got to do? Subscribe. Oh, that's a heart. No, I could just fan. I could do what? Fan. Boom. There we go. Heart it up. The Redwood mini increases. So if you hit these social stretch goals, the mini gets bigger. That's neat. That's cool. Click here to follow us on Kickstarter. 1,000 followers, 2 additional constraint cards. Now, this one I imagine was pre-launch? How does this work? Follow us. Oh, you sneaky minx, you sit down. That's great. They're like, hey, follow us, so that way you get notified the next time one of our games comes out, because we crush it at videos, and that's at the end of the day, I feel like that video is going to sell this game more than a lot of the other stuff on the page, because that video is great. Share the post on Facebook, and you get extra stuff. These look like stuff you want, too. Cool. All right, like that. Let's get out of here. What am I doing? Bam. I do want to check out the community, see how this one is doing, progressing. 16,000 bucks. All right. Why back now? Take advantage. Haul 3. So, you can come try it at Essen. That's cool. Playthroughs, reviews, and overview. The gameplay, full gameplay. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want here. I got a how to play, 2 separate languages. I got a gameplay video. Excellent. I think I have the rules as well. Have I hit the rules yet? No, I don't think they've given me rules yet. That's the one thing I'm looking for as well. Solo gameplay. Fantastic video section here. Just crushed it. Crushed it. Love this. Maybe some quotes would be great here or there, but honestly, yeah, some quotes would be good, or improving the quotes up top. Did you check for outstanding Kickstarters? I did. They had one, I think it was, but they were very communicative every month about what was going on, which is what you're looking for. Message to retailers, game store friendly campaign, fantastic. Love hearing that. Choose your language. Can I click on this? Can I look at it? Can I look at the rules? Once the pledge made, you can do that. Customs friendly shipping. Here we go. That is not included. Wow, this is a really long spiel for getting to the shipping here. There we go. So I'm assuming that is everything I need to know, though. Great. Estimated shipping cost, so $15. So everybody's most likely getting the elk pledge. So now I'm sitting at $30. So looking at a $170 game. Okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible, I don't think. You know, it seems about what I expect to pay on Kickstarter or GameFound, to be honest with you. It's going to be a very expensive month. But this one does look very cool and unique. And honestly, I feel like they did a great job of convincing me that I don't want the retail version. I would much rather get the version that they're showing me. After the campaign ends, our website's an event, Magic Maze, go buy it. Just buy it right now. Shut your mouth and buy it. And if you have younger kids, go get Magic Maze Kids. Cannot recommend those enough. Don't know about Magic Maze on Mars. It'd be a shame if Sit Down sent me one of those, and then I could let you know as well. But yes, they could do it. Very comfortable. I would honestly put this a little bit higher, potentially. Meet the team. Woo! Oh, wow. That makes my heart beat twice. Why didn't we mention this a little bit earlier? The pedigree. Holy crap! I don't feel like we mentioned the pedigree at all here. Let's get to some board game geekage and see what we're not doing here, because Colt Express is a beloved game. I think you dropped that way sooner. Okay. So the rest, Colt Express looks like it was the big one that hit. But still, I would mention the creator of Colt Express. I would mention that way earlier, because that is just a much beloved game. Also, a game I've never tried. FAQ. No FAQs. Do I have any frequently asked questions in my mind? Not really. I feel like they did a good job. Updates, nothing yet. Check out the comments. Hand-painted figurines. Wow, that'd be crazy. Chance to get a hand-painted. Oh, the same person. This looks great. Both the game pages look awesome. Yeah, I agree. So, final grade for Redwood. Do I want it? Yes. I feel like that video was top-notch. Absolutely A+ video. And I'll be honest with you, I was very skeptical of the first 5-10 seconds when we're just going real, but then that transition to the board, it was just so well done. Full point, great bump up for the video. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Feel super comfortable. They've done lots of things, and they've done it well. Magic Maze is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm looking at it right now. So can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Price doesn't seem great. Doesn't seem bad. It seems like a Kickstarter / GameFound typical price. So at the end of the day, I'm really impressed with this campaign. I feel like we did beat around the bush way too long to get to the price. Let's check out, actually, the community. We'll check what it's to. B+, maybe an A-. So 77, Toronto, Canada. All right. I just like to look at those numbers, see where the people are from. No, I want to look at the main image as well. So I want to go to the main image. How do I get to the main image? Here we go. Reload this page. Yeah, I think I would mention the time length, the age. I still don't have the firmest graphics on the mechanisms, but there's a lot of good stuff here. So yeah, I think I'll give it a B+ as well. Wow, A to A+. I don't know if I can go that far. I got to know the time length, the age, the player count. The main image just didn't do it for me. I liked that, but I feel like it could have been spiced up a little bit. I'm going to go with a B+ though. Overall, now I'm going to go with an A-, because I did give it a whole point grade bump up for that video. So I need to factor that in. So maybe it is around an A. Yeah, A. I think the price is great. I'm going to go with an A-. Overall, though, really, really solid project. I'm excited to see what they do, see if they get some updates, get people engaged, because the bottom line is I feel like they can get people into that video. They're going to put butts in the seats, so to speak. But let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Redwood. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Bye-bye.